All right, let's go to get started here. All righty. All right, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the channel. Welcome to the stream, Mr. Deadman. Hurricane Pyro already in the chat there saying that he was scammed. Why was he scammed? I do want to talk briefly about the Charlie Kirk Memorial. Of course, everyone's talking about it, right? I did watch it. I'll give a little brief review, what I thought of it. And then I saw Ruby stream this morning. Ruby was freaking out about the Rapture, which is silly because she's about my age, which means she should know better because I lived through several raptures and they haven't happened. And I am a Christian. You know, I do believe in Jesus. But I tell you what I don't believe. Some random person who I know nothing about goes on whatever show, whatever, and says the rapture is going to happen on this day. How many times has that happened? A lot. Like, since like the 1900s, like a crap ton, dude. There's been books published predicting the rapture, and it just doesn't happen. Anyone saying the rapture is going to happen on the 23rd and 24th, I tell you what, man, I'll call your bluff. How much you want to throw down on it? You pick the number because I know you're going to lose. 1,000? Thousands? Let's keep it real. Whatever money you have. I'll call your bluff. You know, it's not happening, brother. It's not happening. I don't know when it's going to happen. Even if it does happen. I don't know. I tell you what, though. That random person, time and time again, shown to be flat out wrong. But people still fall for it. Hurricane Pyro was dumped from a pool party that he was lied about. Okay, let's get a Hurricane Pyro update. Let's do that fast. Let me get in my VC here. As far as the Charlie Kirk Memorial, it was definitely a crazy show. And it was a celebration. As far as like my thoughts about the speakers, I'll tell you this much very quickly. It's very short. So I listened to a lot of the Charlie Kirk speeches for the memorial, and there's only really one of them that really is all that important, really. And it was Erica Kirk's. Okay, her speech was like, it was very profound. It was very deep. You could tell it was coming from a very real place. In the overall message of love and forgiveness was kind of unexpected. When I heard those words that she forgives the man that killed her husband, and when she said, you know, my husband was trying to help those like him, I'd be lying if I said I didn't cry. I was sitting on my couch in the garage listening to it, and when it came on, I was like, oh, man. Ooh. That is a powerful line and powerful delivery. Okay. Trump's speech was Trump fashion. He kind of rambles on a bit. For some reason, he decided to bring up his thing about the what he's going to reveal is possible link to autism or whatever, which turns out to be Tylenol, which I don't really believe that. I mean, what? It was rambling, and yeah, I mean, of course, he called the left what they are, radical left. We're talking about the loony ones, right? The ones that like take things like to a crazy degree. You know, some people say like, "Oh, they need to turn down the rhetoric." You know, I listened to all the speeches, even Stephen Miller's speech, which was a bit fired, to say the least. But compared to all this stuff, and I'm being middle here, man. Like, you know, for a long time now, like just about everyone on the left, and we're talking about like mainstream media, news outlets, and you know, TV shows, whatever, they'll always frame those on the right as like Nazis. And when you do that, what you're pretty much saying is this person is now a Nazi, which is like the ultimate villain, someone that you just are allowed to just take out on sight because they're the ultimate bad guy. So when you do that, you dehumanize, and you make it more. You're telling an audience it's fair game. So maybe we should like dial back that stuff, the quick labeling on that. You know, some people compared the Kirk Memorial to that of a Nazi rally. Nazi rallies are talking about like Jews and race issues and all that stuff. None of that happened. None of that happened there. None at all. The only one that came close to that was maybe Tucker Carlson. His quick little speech was pretty much about how the Jews wanted Jesus to shut the hell up because he wouldn't stop talking about them. Okay. Talking about them. Okay. All right. That's pretty much it. Wanted to get that out there. All right, Hurricane Pyro. I'll bring you on. Smash that like button if you don't mind. Oh. All right, this link is for Hurricane. If he wants to pop in, we can get a Hurricane Pyro update. Erica is a pussy. I mean, because you're very angry today. I don't know why you're so angry. I got like the beginning of it that there was some sort of pool party, but I don't know of what all happened there. You tried to talk to me yesterday, but I wasn't answering. Oh. I probably didn't notice. Honestly. Like I don't really get notifications like that. But you could call now. You're more than welcome to call in now. I'll listen to you. Sometimes things just happen and they're not like a slight towards you. So I'm kind of curious because I caught like on the Ruby stream this morning, she was talking to Hurricane Pyro, and Hurricane Pyro was talking about a pool party that he was invited to. And there were some issues with it. But I'm guessing the pool party didn't happen? It did not happen? Well, if he calls in or not. Oh, wait, there we go. Hey, Hurricane, how's it going?
What up, dead man? Remember that I told you about the pool party down that I was going to yesterday?
I remember about the pool party from this morning while watching Ruby stream. Yeah, the pool party.
Yeah, I was. I told you that I was going to a pool party and I got scammed.
What happened?
Well, these dumbass people as my family didn't invite me because one, it was my cousin's son's birthday, who's a father now, and he do not know what the fuck he's doing when it comes to making plans for their children. Like, imagine having kids without making plans when their birthday comes. Like, would that make any sense? And like I told the ladies,
No.
like from earlier, like if they experience that shit, I am sorry, because that is a lesson. Like, never listen to a dumbass
That's
that don't know
right.
what the
And,
fuck they're doing.
wait, you tell me the dude's a father, he has kids, and he didn't even make plans for his kid's birthday party?
No, he just like make it like random when it's too late. When it's too late.
It tells me he doesn't really think about his kids much.
It's not that. It's just people just like it's their ego, I guess.
Ego. Are you 100% sure it's ego or is it laziness? Like procrastinating?
It's ego, I should say. I mean,
Ego.
laziness, people use excuses as why they don't pull up to nobody. You could say that's laziness too, but to me, it's the ego.
Ego.
It's the ego that is the problem.
All right.
And that's one problem that I have with the Thorpes. Their ego.
And this guy to you is your cousin, right?
Yes.
Okay, so your cousin is a father. He has kids. He was not willing to plan ahead because of his ego. Is your cousin an egotistical person?
No, not really. It's just like he just don't think right, like at the right time, at the right place. He just don't set up plans at the right time and date. In real time.
Oh, okay. Well, give me a sample of his planning because I'm a father, so I'm going to judge it as a father. So, what was his plan for his kids?
Like planning to do a birthday party. He said he might do it, and next thing you know, he ended up doing it anyway. So the next time he says he might, I'm not gonna listen. I'm just gonna look at him suspicious. The more he mentions might. Because I already learned. Yeah, lesson already learned.
So he wasn't really
never
sure.
falling for that shit again.
All right. So any issues with the planning itself? Like the location, was it set? Did everyone get the invite?
Yes, not everyone, but they were there. It was just down west, and the reason because I slept late because I was watching the documentary of SEAL Team 6 and Bin Laden, the Osama Bin Laden, and that's what had me, stay up the whole night and playing Angry Birds too.
Okay.
And that's what wasted my time.
Okay.
To come to the point that I was watching a little fun time, that day yesterday, until he like interrupted by calling and letting me know that, oh, we're gonna set it up, and the party already set up.
The party was already set up. Okay. Did you want to be part of the party planning?
Yeah. Because he invited me. They said they're coming for me. Like, you better be ready. We're coming for you. And they haven't pulled up. They haven't come for me. They stayed over there until the end of the night. Until it's over.
What?
Like, who the fuck tells
I know,
people
right?
that they pull up, like, well, we go pull up, and then they don't end up pulling up.
So wait,
this is just straight up alcoholism.
Dude, they kept on saying that you're going to be part of the party, but you weren't part of the party.
Exactly. Like, I had to like drink with my neighbor and wet myself in the rain last night while my cousin was calling me while I leave my phone inside the house while I was using the other phone, being outside, walking around the road.
Hurricane, let me tell you something.
Do you know how crazy that is?
It's crazy, but let me tell you something. Even when you drink alone, it's not alone because I am your neighbor in spirit. Okay? So just understand that. Remember that. Whenever you drink alone, it's not alone because Mr. Deadman is your neighbor in spirit.
Neighbor in spirit? I wish y'all were my neighbors so we could plan a beach party like for the weekend too. I'm now like calling every single of my family members today if they could like plan, to do a party like this weekend. Some of them had left me unseen. Some of them replied back to me, but some of them said that they might. I'm just waiting to see the update because
So
I can't let this shit slide.
why would they do that to you? Why would they say, "Hey, we're going to come get you," but not do that?
I don't know. It's their ego, their filthy ass ego.
Wow.
It's filthy work.
So what happens next?
I don't know. I let them know if they want to see me happy again, they're gonna have to do that same party again. They're gonna have to like start it all over again. That's the only way. I
Well,
don't care if it takes like the next year. They're gonna have to find a way.
well, the problem is the Rapture's happening tomorrow. Did you know that?
Huh?
Did you know that the Rapture's happening tomorrow?
Raptures. What's that?
Rapture. It's when the end days happen. It's where those that are true believers get risen up to heaven, and those that and others get left behind, or what nonsense. The end days, biblical end days. Ruby was talking
I'm not
about
worrying about that.
it. You're not worried?
To tell you the truth,
I'm not worried about
I'm
it
just worrying
either.
about me being violated. That's the important part. And speaking of Ruby, I heard that Ruby, stated things of what Dalmatian was telling her, on text time. That shit still blows my mind.
But bend over, I want
Because I
to
told them,
smack it.
yes. And because I told Dalmatian, like, Dalmatian, these women do not really care about you like that. Like, just love yourself. Like, even though he's not, I know he won't listen. He won't listen to me. It takes time. It will take time for him to finally understand. But he'll get there. He's still young and still have more to learn.
Ooh.
But it's never too late yet.
Well, I mean, I think, he got involved with Ruby. He likes the way Ruby looks, and he's not going to quit it. He's just not going to quit it.
Like, if he thought Grace was bad to him before, imagine what Ruby will do to him when Ruby is fed up.
Oh, she'll do a lot. And thing is, too, the curse of Ruby is she has those eyes. There's something about her. There's an aura about her. I see it. I see what the other guys are seeing, but what I see is danger. And I'm like, nope, you stay away from that. But other guys are tempted by it. It's a trap, man.
Yeah, all I see is beauty, not danger before. But until what happened, now I see why people was warning me about her. Now I see.
That's how they get you. That's how the harpies get you, man. They tempt you. And then they take your soul, man. All right, that's a succubus. Okay.
Satan will always attract you even without you seeing it coming. Meaning without you seeing Satan. Satan will always find a way to make your life worse.
Are you
look,
do you think Satan's working through Ruby?
No, it's not. I'm not talking about Ruby. I'm talking about myself.
Satan?
Because
okay. Gotcha.
For 3 days, like 3 days in a row, when I was rolling up my joint, my hands been trembling as shit and sweaty and too. Like, my nightmares is back again. Like, my hand been trembling. I don't know what the fuck is the cause, and my hand be sweating. Even though that a weather just passed here, that it was cold as fuck. That a weather just passed here, that it was cold, but my hands was still sweating. How the fuck can you still sweat while the weather is cold? And me missing out the party. Satan, man.
Satan.
The devil.
You
because who else?
I mean, are you Catholic?
Yeah, you could say that.
Okay.
Because my mom is Catholic.
Okay. Do you think it is? Do you think you might need an exorcism?
Why do I need that?
Well, you said
you
said you were like you're shaking, right? Like you said you're kind of experiencing a weird thing. Like maybe the devil's working on you. You got to be careful.
I don't know. Like my body stopped trembling when it was getting late. Like when the sky was turning blue, like around 4:55 a.m. And then it stopped. My body stopped acting up when the sky was changing. Like knowing that I hit when I before I start sparking up and then while the sky is black. Like I rather like smoke while the sky is black, not change into blue.
Does that
Meaning
no?
that it's
Wait,
already morning.
does something? This wait. When you smoke weed, does like the time of day affect you differently or something? Like what?
No, it's just me to be staying up late
Oh,
and
okay,
sleep
gotcha.
late. But to tell you the truth, that man, I haven't slept at all last night, and I haven't ate. I haven't ate at all either.
Well,
That lets you know how fucked up I am.
are you on?
I'm
Are you?
going through a damage soon.
You're on my diet. You're just fasting. It sounds like. Like,
Yeah,
why are you
I guess
staying
I'm
up? Like,
losing weight.
you're not getting any sleep, man.
You know why, Dalmatian. I already told you.
I'm not
I already told you
Dalmatian.
what happened.
Oh, because
I
the
mean,
party?
dead man. Yes, that was a violation right there. That was a
It
violation
sounds
right
like a
there. I
very
never been this
grave
violation.
violation, and I just want to make sure you're doing okay. I know when you were on the Ruby stream this morning, you said you're feeling kind of, I guess you could say homicidal. Homicidal.
Suicidal.
Oh,
Yeah, that
suicidal.
Dirty Delish was the first person that I told her this. Like told her what's going on since I saw
Oh,
her on her VC, and I wanted to check to see what's up. I
oh,
appreciate her looking out for me, as an update, because she knew how serious I was when it comes to me, like saying if I don't know how to like handle my emotions, I might not be here right now. Like this is like the multiple times, I don't know how much times of me surviving myself or not getting rid of myself. When shit like this happens, like I just be cross. I decided to say things that I didn't mean to say, and you know it all happened. This reminds me when my mom and my aunt went to my favorite beach without me.
hmm.
That's what this shit reminds me of. 2021.
Okay, okay. So it kind of reminds you that is that another traumatic event where they left you or left without you?
Yes, yes, you're right about that too. Another traumatic event. Yep.
So
I guess that's a new name now.
when you experience these events, like what helps you get to your happy place?
To tell you the truth, nothing until they redo it. That's the only way to make me happy. They redo it, or just me watching porn. That's
Uh,
the only way.
Now, so the happiness you experience from watching porn, though, does it last or does it kind of fade away?
I mean, not fade away quickly, but it takes time.
Okay.
Just wanted to to get rid of the trauma from my head. Before the PTSD creeps in. It's just to add in more anxiety to your head.
Yeah.
As why you bad. I mean, the darkness always surrounds you, to add in more anxiety to your head to mess you up. That's what it comes down to.
Okay. So what takes you to your happy place is if they redo it or if you watch porn. What about smoking weed? Does that help you at all?
I mean, I don't really take it seriously like that. It's just right now at the moment I just worried about like what happened. But it calms me down. Yeah, weed calms me down. But like I said, I don't really take it seriously like that
When you say don't
at
take it
all.
seriously like that, are you talking to the marijuana or about the incidents?
The marijuana.
Okay.
Because I don't want to sound like a crackhead, which I'm
No,
definitely
I don't
not.
think you're a
That's what I'm
crackhead.
trying to say.
No, I don't think you're a crackhead. But it definitely sounds like you
I
went through
just
something and you had a moment, and it's good that you reached out to someone like Dirty Delish. And I'm
Mhm.
glad that you are managing and still there. I don't know if you know this or not, but I like talking to you. I mean, I don't fully
Thanks,
understand
thanks,
everything.
man.
I I think you're interesting. I think you have a interesting way about you. You know, um,
Hmm.
you sound like someone who kind of sees things very connected, like in a way that Like, would you describe yourself as like a spiritual person?
Yeah, in a way, because I mean, I just basically give motivation speeches, and so you could say that, I guess.
Okay. And like when you see things happening around you, like do you often make it like it's happening to you directly?
No, because I don't like get myself involved in these type of things unless if they my name is heard. They call me and like for problems. That's that's the only way. But I don't be putting myself in those type of situations unless I see it in front of me.
Okay.
What me being involved.
So like let's
Hmm.
say I guess yesterday you were trying to call me and I didn't answer.
Yeah,
Did,
like
did
I
you
was
think
in your VC.
did you think that was a personal slight towards you?
I don't know. Because I said something. I said, hello, dead man. You said nothing. And so I decided to leave. I was like, all right.
Oh.
I guess you were falling asleep or something.
I might not have I might not have heard. I do know, like after the stream, I think I was still in VC, like on the computer setup for a while, and had to come back to the shed and like kick myself out. So, so there was that. Anyway,
Hmm.
so I'm glad you're feeling better now. Um, so
Thanks.
do you want the family to redo a beach thing with you, like, or do you just want to like
Yes.
have a better party with someone else?
Yeah, that's all I ever wanted. Because I know it's not gonna happen like that. So why not me trying to like ask others for backup to see if they will help me? Like why not?
Okay. Well, then let's take this to a more positive place. What does a Hurricane Pyro beach party look like? What are we looking at here? We're looking at some nice girls, uh, some beach volleyball, some rum.
Well, I don't be simping like that when I go out anymore because most of the problems that I got myself involved was all about women. So that's why I decided to stop simping.
Okay.
Like,
So
I don't look at them like that like how I used to.
gotcha. All right. So then tell me, describe to me a Hurricane Pyro beach, a pool party, beach party.
It's just me like turning up and turning up and find drinks and just enjoy.
Okay. Drinks, turning up and enjoy. I like that. Cool. Who's on your guest
Yeah.
list?
And who's on my guest list? What do
Yeah.
you mean?
Who's on your guest list? Who are you inviting to the party?
I invited everybody to my birthday party before. You know, back in 2020. It's just yeah, it's you could
Okay.
say like fuck, I don't know what the fuck I'm saying. But yeah, I do invite people, to my party. Way
Hmm.
better than how my cousin invites people to their party. He just told me that to look at my text and he texted me um that when it's too late, he told me, oh, we're going beach tomorrow. When it's too late, I just now seen the text like today because he told me to look at it. It's still too late. I haven't seen the damn text.
Well, wait, hold on though. He said you can go to the beach tomorrow, right?
Yeah, that's what he said.
But
He said
why
beach
is it too
tomorrow
late? Why is it too late?
because I haven't seen it. I haven't seen it, and he texted me like around 12 a.m. on Sunday, on Sunday morning, like Sunday
Okay,
12 a.m.
got you.
Yeah,
All right, all right,
he texted, yeah. But I didn't see it. That's the thing. I did not see the response. If
man.
I if I if I would have had an iPhone, I would definitely see the response because having a Samsung is full of shit. Because when you text people on the Discord or even on Messenger, you can't even see the response like that, like the notifications response like that.
You,
That's why I hate Samsung.
you might want to change your settings. I get some notifications every now and then. It depends on the setup. But just go back to the the party invite list to make it kind of fun with the chat and the people we watch a lot. Would OPC Don be invited to your party?
If he pays me $200,
Oh,
that's my new deal.
how does he? Does OPC owe you $200?
No, not owe me. Like I was telling him, like if he wants me back on Lawcat Rejects, that is the only way.
Ah, yeah, you got to make him pay. Hey, I say
Yeah,
OPC
'cause
Don
he
needs to
violated me.
pay up what he owes from that bet before anything else too.
He violated me, bro. Like I would
OPC,
never give access to nobody without their consent
how did OPC Don
on
violate
people's
you?
property. He gave access to Dalmatian without asking me first.
Ah, okay, yeah, he snaked you,
The
dude.
Lawcat. Yeah, I guess you forgot about that.
Yeah, he snaked your ass. Yeah. You know what? So you were the, if I understand this, were you the first and original talent for Local Rejects?
Yes, ever since it came back,
And then
I was the first one that was running
and then
it.
so how did that happen? Did OPC approach you with that deal?
No, I told OPC to bring back Lawcat Rejects for me to do the stream. Since Grace was such a pain in the ass, grifting out of Big Patience and War Chief, being time on Vegas instead of spending time with her fans like she does now currently when it's too late. I was just telling OPC, like bring back Lawcat Rejects. Like I'm ready. That's all I told OPC. I'm ready.
Now Killer Tony in the chat asked if it wasn't it Dan and King first, or is it you first?
It was Dan and King first, before, but I'm talking about the revival of Lawcat Rejects.
Okay.
Yeah,
All right.
risen from the dead.
Risen from the dead.
The channel was it was risen from the dead because of me. Because I told OPC to create another channel, and he did. And he told me to let him know when I'm ready. And I said, all right. But then when the time was right, I let him know I'm ready.
Okay.
I let him know I'm ready. And that's exactly how I started running the show.
Well, so I guess OPC Don's not going because he's not paying $200. What about Grace? Is Grace invited?
Well, to be honest, I'm glad you mentioned Grace, because at this point I was like, you know what? Why not do a collaboration with the Thorpes now?
Why not?
Because
Yeah.
the Thorpes won't mind doing a beach party. They don't mind, since nobody wants to celebrate with me, so why not me celebrate with strangers?
You know that means Ben's coming too, right?
Of course. Because that was the plan. Ben, Grace, and OPC. That was the plan. But I turned it down because Grace was ghosting me, right? They want to collaborate with me while they're ghosting me. It doesn't make any sense.
Okay.
I tell Grace, if Grace wants me to forgive her, right? She gonna have to pay me $200. All this shit that she put me through. No, I can't let that shit slide like that. Not that easy.
Okay.
Nope.
What about Ruby? Would Ruby be invited?
Yeah, of course. I mean, Ruby was she was the one that told me that she will pay for my Uber if I like go down west, to go back to the same area where they celebrate the birthday. But I told her it's not that easy here. Like in here, the taxi is way different than the States. So it will be hard.
Okay.
Everybody will be invited, of course.
So this sounds pretty cool. We gotta find a way to like fly people out to the Virgin Islands to make this happen. Take a little vacay down in the Virgin Islands, man. That'd be kind of nice.
True. I'm not supposed to be saying that, but ever since what I witnessed, like I'm like fuck it. But I'm still thinking about it though. I'm still thinking about it.
All right.
Even though I'm still thinking.
You spend more time thinking about it. That
time.
means I have more time to save up money to make that trip happen. So, hey,
yeah,
it's a win for me.
You
it's
never
a win
know.
for you. It's a win for everyone. Yeah.
You never know, Jenna.
So, are you
never know.
Do you still have beef with like anyone? Like, I mean, lately with the way some streams I've watched and stuff, I kind of feel more at ease, kind of more at peace, and more like a man who just wants to, like, love your enemy, stuff like that. Like, do you feel like you're still warring with anyone?
I mean, they want war with me, like King TL, for example. I mean, he's still running his mouth, and I challenge him to a fade, and of course, he turned it down. But he has all night to run his mouth, all time. But he won't serve go to fisticuffs with me and shit. That he rather use his mouth. That's the only way that he uses against me.
So what is what would it take for you to have peace with King?
I don't know. It's him. He always starts shit, not me. And I heard he got kicked out when the light went off when I was having problems with the Wi-Fi. I heard he got kicked out of a hotel. He was arguing with Dan.
Oh,
is that true?
I have no idea. King TL says he wants to squash the beef, brother.
Squash what beef? You think I'm studying this nigga?
I don't know. And I think you're allowed to say that because you're black-ish. All right, wait.
Yes, true.
I mean, I think, slavery and all, I think you earned that right. I think you did anyway, but you two might disagree. But
depends how what kind of platform that your platform caters to. The type of people that your platform caters to.
I mean, eventually I want to go family friendly all the way, but like that's going to be a very long pivot.
Boom. That's the answer.
Yeah.
Family friendly.
Yeah. Yeah.
It's hard to be friendly nowadays.
As the kids get older, this content has to shift a little bit more, because I'm sure they're going to want to like do stuff. They're already kind of doing it anyway. I can't say too much, but okay. So King TL says he wants to squash the beef. You don't have any interest in doing that though. As
long as he he's faking, because I can guarantee you the next day he will start beefing.
I mean, I've noticed a change of King TL though. Like lately on stream, ever since I think it was on Ruby's stream, he came on and he said that he doesn't really want to do the blood sports thing, which is fine. I mean, that was something that kind of happened in the heat in the moment, and
they're lol cows. That's what they are. They're all lol cows.
Well, in some degree, a lot of us are. Maybe not you, but I definitely am in some ways.
In a way.
Hey.
In a way, like we just like lol cows, but not like a real professional lol cow like Keemstar, for example, and all the rest of them.
Well,
like those are the real lol cows.
Yeah. Keem might be Satan. Okay, he's like Keem is some sort of version of Satan.
It's up to him. Hopefully he like finds the light instead of being around the dark.
CEE wants to send a palate cleanser. Actually, there's something I want to put on the screen. Yeah, I'll give you a wrench. Let me share this with you, Hurricane Pyro. This is just funny. This video is just funny.
What kind of video?
It's a porn. It's a porn that I made. I made a porn. We're gonna watch my porn. You guys ready?
You're gonna make on YouTube?
No, it's not a porn. A wheelchair defense, guys. This is important. Okay.
Master Ken here with another Secret Street Fighting tip. Recently, some students messaged me and asked me if I had any wheelchair defense techniques. Wasn't sure why they would ask something like that, but then I started to analyze this situation and realized someone in a wheelchair can absolutely be a criminal. There's no rule that says someone in a wheelchair can't be a terrorist. He could have a gun or a knife or a bomb on him. He could be breaking into my house, to assault me or my family, or maybe he's just looking for a can of WD-40. But the point is, he's broken the law. He's posed a threat to me, so I need to analyze him, figure out how do I defend myself against a destructive disabled. Okay. First thing that he has an advantage of is he is at striking distance with my groin. All the strikes he throws straight going to go right to my groin. Got to watch out for that. Secondly, he can use his body as a weapon. He can throw his limbs at me, and even if I catch one, if I strike it, he's not going to feel it, okay? So I have no advantage there. He is also going to have a very...
Was that a hurricane?
Because he's paralyzed. Of course he's not going to feel the pain on his leg.
Yeah.
Very strong upper body. You know how as people lose their sight, but then their other senses increase. They can hear trains or smell mint from long distances, right? A paraplegic tends to be very strong in the upper body because they use it all the time. So if I try to reach and grab the chair, he's going to grab me. I may not be able to get away. And then the biggest disadvantage I have is that he literally has wheels attached to his body. He is what is known as a centaur, which is Latin for half man, half machine. If I'm fighting him downhill on a decline and he starts wheeling after me, I'm not going to be able to outrun him. He's going to run me right over, so I got to watch out for that too. So what do I do to defend myself in this situation, being attacked by someone in a wheelchair? First thing I'm going to do, I got to keep his hands busy, so I'm going to fake high, which would technically be low in any other fight, right? If we were stand-up fighting, fake high would be up here. But if you're fighting someone that is sitting, voluntarily or otherwise, fake high is going to be the new fake low. So chair high. So fake high. Then I'm going to reach down, put the brakes on this criminal, literally decrease his mobility so that I can spin out of striking distance and stun him with a dragon punch to the back of the head. Okay? Now I'm going to use a move designed by the famous...
Would you do that, oh man, I was about to call you OPC, my bad. Would you do that, Hurricane? Would you punch a disabled person?
If they fuck around and find out, yeah.
If they're dangerous and disabled?
Yes, there's dangerous people everywhere.
Yeah, you got to watch
dangerous
out.
People everywhere.
You got to watch out. We got to watch out for them.
Normal or not, there's everywhere. Thousands of them. There's probably few of them that are committing crimes right now.
Yeah, think about it. They can get away with it because they're disabled. No one's going to judge.
But they will still be charged, though.
Yeah, if you can find them. If you could find them, and if you're willing to, like, you know, arrest them or fight them, you know?
Yep.
Dancer, Frank Shapiro. It is called a pirouette. I can spin without losing my balance and getting in perfect position to get rid of this wheelchair wacko, take him right out of circulation with a step-through sidekick like so.
God damn.
Then for your trouble, you might as well get yourself a chair. Just self-defense takes a lot out of you. So that's how to defend yourself against a destructive disabled.
Destructive disabled. That's the phrase. Destructive disabled. Yeah, I like that. Yeah, you got to watch out for the destructive disabled. Yeah, you don't know when they're going to strike.
They could strike as long as they want. As long as I'm not a hit, then yeah, everything is fine.
Oh, we got another video. This is from CEE. I think this is a skateboard video. Hurricane Pyro, do you skateboard?
No. I was like, I practice how to do that shit, and it's a difficult thing. It's a difficult job to do skateboarding as a black man.
Yeah, well, wait, now that you say that, I don't think I've ever seen a black skateboarder.
I mean, there's a couple out there, we just don't see it. We just don't pay attention to it.
Well, now you describe it like a unicorn.
Like, we only see white people like do skateboarding, but there's black people that do it too. You know, like Power Rangers Ninja Storm, for example. You know, the Red Ranger, he used to ride like skateboards,
Okay.
for example.
He did. He did. So there. Okay. Okay. I did not even know. I did not even know that there was a black skateboarder.
But now
Okay.
you know.
Yeah. Now I know.
And there's probably more out there too.
That's good. All right.
Uh-huh. Yeah.
Oh shit! I like what they're doing. You get the bike to get that momentum going.
He is so lucky he still has his feet.
Oh shit! That must have hurt his feet though. Were you saying hurricane?
No, like I don't think like he ever cared that his feet was hurting because he still walked with balance.
Yeah, he did. Oh, he got it that time. Ooh, that was cool. That was cool. There's no way in hell I could do anything like that. No way in hell, man. Man, I could even ride a skateboard. Yeah. I couldn't even maintain balance at all. As someone said, the Red Ranger was white. I thought the Red Ranger was black. Wasn't he black?
No, Ninja Storm.
Oh, Ninja Storm.
We're talking about Storm. Yeah. The Red Ranger from Ninja Storm was black.
Ninja Storm.
Yeah, Red Ranger. His name is Shane.
Oh, okay.
He was doing skateboards in it.
I don't know how black he is. It says he's from New Zealand.
Well, compared to his skin, but yeah.
Yeah, I got you. He's a Samoan descent. Okay. All right. Well, he's just...
that really hit hard of what happened. That really hit hard. It really hit me hard.
Did it?
Yeah, because Ninja Storm was the first Power Ranger show that I grew up with as the greatest show of all time.
Oh, okay.
But I did not like the direction that it was doing. Some of it was cool, but there was some parts that were fun to watch that you could just look back, you know.
Okay. Yeah, I mean, I was hit pretty hard when the Yellow Ranger died.
Trini?
Yeah. I mean, she died in real life.
People say that she committed suicide, and then there's others saying that she died of a car accident. Like, make up your goddamn mind.
I thought it was a car accident. Well,
they said suicide.
Well, she was Chinese, so maybe. I mean, her inability to drive right. Would it not be suicide in some ways?
I don't know. At first they said it's suicide. Now they're saying that car accident.
Okay, so let me ask you this: if a blind woman tries to cross the road and gets hit, is that not suicide, or is that just an accident? It's not like the blind woman. Sorry, go ahead. I interrupted you.
Hey, no, it's okay because you have to speak first. But that has nothing to do with what the media is trying to like flipped out. You know what happened to Trini? Because at first they said she died by suicide, and now like years later they're saying that she died of a car accident. It's the same shit that they explain how the Bob Marley died. It's the same thing. She probably got wiped off because she knew too much. You know, Austin St. John is nothing but a fraud, and so is Walter Jones. She probably knew too much, and they sacrificed her. That's what probably happened.
She knew too much. Was she speaking out against anyone?
Mean,
go ahead.
about when it comes to Austin St. John drama, against JDF, because they never liked each other. Austin St. John and Jason David Frank, they never liked each other. And I guess she knew about like what's going on and why, they got fired out of Power Rangers. But yeah, until the accident came and she passed away.
All right. Well, yeah, it
But
definitely
people
was
say,
not
it's competitive.
suicide here. On September 3rd, 2001, Trang was traveling with her friend and actress model Angela Rockwood. I don't know who that is, from whom Trang was, but she was a bridesmaid. She was going to a wedding, and they were in a car, and the driver struck some loose gravel on the long side of the road and lost control of the vehicle, and the car swerved violently across the road before hitting the roadside rock face, flipping several times before hitting the safety rail. Wow. She got fucked up. Her spinal cord was severed, and she was rendered paraplegic. Wait, no, that's Rockwood. Rockwood survived. But Trang
There's a reason why she didn't.
Trang suffered internal injuries. They took her to a hospital via helicopter, but she died while in transit. Okay.
She's Mexican, right? Not Chinese, so just
No, she
letting you know.
she was Asian, dude.
Like according to Walter Jones, he said that she's Mexican.
What Mexican is named? Wait, what? She's from Vietnam, dude. She's Vietnamese. She's not Mexican.
Did Walter Jones lied?
Yes. Doi Trang is not a Mexican name. Doi Trang was a Vietnamese-born actress based in the United States.
No wonder why I haven't heard from her in years. That anytime Mighty Morphin, like Power Rangers comes out, they always using the black chick as the Yellow Ranger.
Oh, yeah, of
now
course.
I see why.
Yeah, they blackfaced her.
Yeah. That's what it comes down to.
Blackwashed her. Yeah.
And now they're saying, listen, now they're doing a story. Oh, Trini got killed ever since the rated R version and the comics, and now they're bringing back Mighty Morphin Power Rangers with Reignition, whatever the series called. And the worst thing about it is that they finally killed off Trini. At least I give Mighty Morphin Power Rangers that credit. Bring a dead character to get rid of it, completely. Because that's what Fast and Furious should have been doing a long time ago. Bring Paul Walker's character, Brian O'Connor, just to kill it off because Paul Walker's no longer with us.
Yeah.
So why the fuck still have Brian O'Connor? It makes no damn sense.
Right. Yeah. That doesn't make any sense there. I agree with you, man. Wait, when he
It makes
died,
no fuck-
didn't they kill him off?
No, they just send him off. Like,
Oh, they sent him off.
save
That's
his
right.
character. And
That's
just
right.
keep advertising him and have his name mentioned. Like, bro, it's filthy work, man.
It is.
Filthy work.
All right. So I do have a video to
if
watch.
I was them,
Go ahead.
like if I was them, I would hire Charlie Hunnam as Brian O'Connor because he look almost the same as Paul Walker. He just need to like trim his beard a little bit. Charlie Hunnam, the guy that played Jax Teller from Sons of Anarchy.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
he could have been the
see
new
that.
Brian O'Connor.
Okay, I can see
Like
that.
it would have made sense. But no, they just said, you know what? Let's just like have him off. Nah, man, that's fucked up. To
All right.
continue the Brian O'Connor character, why not use Charlie Hunnam, who looks exactly like Brian O'Connor?
All right, so I do have a video to watch with you. This is about the Rapture. I'm kind of curious what you might think of this. This is about Bible stuff in a way, but people are talking about this because supposedly this is supposed to happen tomorrow, which I don't think it's going to happen at all.
Everything happens tomorrow, and then it happens next week. My
Yeah.
mom said that there a storm gonna pass by here like a week ago, and then it turns out to be last week. The storm had passed by last week, not a week ago, like the week before last week.
Right, and
It was last week.
that's the thing with these Rapture predictions. Man, there's been a lot of people who predicted Rapture is going to happen, and it doesn't happen. Yet people still fall for it. last year, actually, Rapture was supposed to happen on April 8th, I think. There was some. So anyway,
Sorry. That's because they're idiots. They always believe everything that they see, that they hear.
yeah,
You know, he
that is
said,
true.
she said.
All right,
what it
so
is.
let's see what we think about this guy.
That's what a lot of people have been saying. You may have seen many videos, TikToks, or comments claiming the rapture is coming in September. This is during the Jewish Feast of Trumpets.
The rapture is upon us. Whether you are ready or not, today what people will hear is God revealing his plan
to his people,
to the people of the world.
Yeah.
God took me to see the future, and then he brought me back.
brought you back.
And then heaven,
What?
in a throne room, I
So yeah, back to that. What did he say? He went to heaven and was brought back.
He said God took him. Like, what does he mean by
God came down.
what?
God came down on a rainbow and took him up.
Yo, like, I don't know. I don't want to know what happened, but God damn, the way he said it, it sounded like suspect to me.
Right? It's a wild claim, Captain. I need some evidence for that.
and then he brought me back.
Brought you back
Oh, what back?
Revealing his plan
to his people.
to the people of the world.
Yeah.
God took me to see the future, and then he brought me back.
Brought you back.
And then heaven,
Oh, it told
in
me
a
to
throne
see the
room, I
future.
see
Oh.
Jesus sitting on his throne, and I could hear him very loud and clear. I am coming soon. And to the people who are listening, please pay attention to what I'm going to say. He says to
I'm just hearing the words of another con artist, okay? I consider myself a Christian. I believe in Jesus and all that. But I'm hearing this guy. I'm like, what?
Square. That's the energy that you feel. You know, you're feeling like fraudness and square, like square energy.
Yeah, square energy. I thought
No,
he said
that just-
queer.
No, not queer, square.
Okay.
You know, like geeks.
Yeah,
It's just a fraud, you know, that's trying to grift out of money. That's what it is.
yeah.
You gotta be
me
careful
on the
who.
23rd.
You got to be
Y'all
careful.
gotta be careful because there's priests out there that is be bullshitting y'all, lying to y'all, and could be a clone without we knowing that is a clone or not.
Could be. You got to watch out for the clones, the clone priests.
Yeah, and AI.
On the 24th, 2025, I will come to take my church.
These people are using special math and they use Bible verses to prove their point, and they're saying this is happening. But is it really true? Because as you might know, there's been a lot of people in history, even in our time, that's saying, well, Jesus is coming now. This is the date. This is the time. An angel told me, or God himself told me, or the Holy Spirit told me. And then
And by the way, there's a whole list. There's a whole list of failed predictions. Just in the 2000s alone, there's been like 4 failed predictions, I think. 2010s, there was like 8 of them. You know, they keep on predicting this over and over and over again. And it's like, guys, I think these people are full of shit.
nothing happens.
Everybody can be full of shit.
But
Yeah.
is this different? There's a lot of Bible prophecies that help us to determine the birth pains. And Jesus, he actually gives us the signs of the birth pains as well in Matthew 24 to know when the end is near. And those signs are already here. But there's another problem. A lot of people, when they read the Bible, Christians, they say there's no such thing as the rapture. Other people say, no, the rapture is actually a thing, but it will happen before the Great Tribulation. Other people say, no, it will happen in the middle of the Great Tribulation. Other people say, no, it will happen after it. So there's a lot of discussions on this. So
Good thing, believing in the rapture is not necessary to be a Christian. All you have to do is really believe in Jesus. That's all you have to do. You have to believe in Christ.
Exactly.
At least,
you don't need a
that might be
God.
like a very
You don't-
Protestant way of looking at it. Go ahead.
You don't need a goddamn church for you to prove that you believe in God. Or
Yeah,
Jesus.
I don't think
You
you
just
do either.
have to believe.
Yeah.
You just have to believe. It's
I mean,
called a choice. If they want to go to church, let them go to church.
yeah.
It's called their decisions. But the fact that they're trying to like projecting it on all people by saying, "Oh, you should go to church. You need God. You need Jesus." Like, but that does that mean that we have to go to church for that? Like,
And see,
that's like
you bring up a good point, because like people like me, like I don't really trust, especially like organized church, like the Catholic Church. I mean, not to offend like Catholics or anything, but I don't really trust that. I don't trust that. I don't trust the idea that I have to go through some priest. I'm like, hey man, I could pray to Jesus myself directly. And in fact, it even says that in the Bible that you can. And that's a very Protestant way of looking at it, where it's like you don't really need to go to church. You can actually kind of read the Bible, kind of trying to make sense of it of your own, and try to develop a connection with Jesus that way. And through Jesus, you can get through to God. But anyway,
Is the rapture a real thing? Is it biblical? And if it is, do we know when it will happen? We're going to take a look at all of this by looking at God's word.
Okay.
Number one, is the rapture real? Now, I'm not going to talk about this too long because I already made a full video on that you can watch after this video. But first of all, you need to know that true reborn Christians have different perspectives on this because of how they interpret the Bible. That's not going to change whether you go to heaven or not. Let me make that very clear. And I'm open to discuss anything with anyone. At this moment, where I'm coming from is I do believe that the rapture is real. Now, you might say, well, Daniel, the rapture is not real. Well, yeah, my opinion, your opinion. At the end, if we're true reborn Christians, we'll still go to heaven and it won't affect that, right? And people can have different opinions on different issues on Scripture, except the fundamental truths of Scripture. For example, that Jesus did die on the cross for our sins, and he was raised from...
Yeah, and just about every denomination is going to have that similar. I mean, that is the core principle right there, the core belief. So everyone else argues about everything else, though.
From the dead 3 days after that. Those are the things that it doesn't matter what church denomination you're from, you know that is true. And if someone says that's not true, they are a false teacher. Now, when it comes to the rapture, we do read this, and you can make up your own mind. 1 Corinthians 15, verse 51. Behold, I tell you a mystery. We shall not all sleep, but we shall all be changed in a moment, in the twinkling of an eye, at the last trumpet. For the trumpet will sound, and the dead will be raised imperishable, and we shall be changed. Now, there's a few interesting things here. A lot of times in the New Testament, when the Bible uses the word sleep, it just means that, those who are dead. But it also connects here with the trumpet, and it's important because we're going to talk about the Feast of the Trumpets as well. And then the Greek word it uses here is harpazo, right? Caught up into the air to meet the Lord in the, where? In the clouds. That's why I believe personally that the rapture is real and that it will happen. But then Zechariah 14 gives us a prophecy and says in the end times, Jesus will go and stand with his feet on the Mount of Olives when he brings judgment and start the millennium rule. This whole chapter is about the coming day, the prophecy of Jesus Christ.
I mean, that would be freaking wild to like live in a time where Jesus is supposed to come back down.
Jesus will come back someday, but not right now. But even though I wish it's right now, because the way the world is right now is just, dusty,
Yeah,
dusting
very
it up.
dusty. But Hurricane, let me ask you this. If Jesus came down, would people even believe?
I mean, yeah, they could finally see to their eyes if it's because it finally came to reality. I'm gonna just look back at the people that say, "Oh, Jesus is coming back soon," and say, "Y'all were right."
Could you imagine, like, people saying, like, "Oh, it's just a deep fake," or "Oh, it's a government mind trick," or some sort of weird conspiracy?
Well, the government doesn't believe in Jesus because the government was the one that had him killed in the first place. So,
not just any
along
government.
with all the others.
Yeah, but we don't talk about that.
Along with all.
Go ahead.
Yeah, with powerful voices You know, Malcolm X, Martin Luther King, yeah, same thing. Tupac, same thing.
I heard P. Diddy got Tupac killed, though.
Yeah, people saying it was Suge Knight, but now they're saying it's Diddy. Like they have to make up their minds at this point. It's either Suge Knight or Diddy.
Either way, the person who fired the shot, do you think you think it was a? I mean, do you think it could be like FBI at that level?
People saying the CIA. It could be a CIA. It could be a FBI or a cop. But it was the people that Tupac had jumped on Vegas earlier. They jumped the guy that took his chain, that robbed his chain, and shot him 5 times. And yeah, he got his revenge, and they finally come to harm him. But I have many theories that that probably didn't happen. It's just they just added new taste anytime they make a documentary of Tupac.
Okay.
They just added, because I never hear of Tupac, you know, being on the roof, you know, like yelling the ladies like that follow them, you know, like what's up, like follow us, you know, and then that's when the shooters had saw Tupac on the roof and they start to follow him and Suge.
Okay. All right, let me play the rest of this.
Price, you can read that in your own time. So first of all, he comes and we meet him in the air, but then we also read, then he goes and he stands with his feet on the Mount of Olives. And there's a lot of things happening here. And in this video, we're going to cover all of it. But it's one of the reasons why I believe the rapture will happen before the Great Tribulation. There's a few Bible verses we can talk about here. But we do know that the tribulation will start with the Antichrist. But the Antichrist will not be revealed until the resistor is taken out of the way. Who is the resistor, the one resisting all evil in this world? Christians, because we have the same Spirit in all of us, the Holy Spirit. He's the resistor. For example, 2 Thessalonians 2 verse 6 says, and you know what is restraining him now, that's the Antichrist, so that he may be revealed in his time. For the mystery of lawlessness is already at work. Only he who now restrains it will do so until he is out of the way. And then the lawless one will be revealed. Now, of course, different pastors who I believe all...
So we don't have we're not being ruled by the Antichrist now. Though I think some would argue that we are, though.
About what? Sinners?
No, the Antichrist running things. Haunted Head says, why do you believe it will not happen? What, like tomorrow and the 24th? Because we've had failed predictions before, and I would take that bet. I would take that bet 100%. But throw some money on it. So Haunted Head, will Rapture ever happen? Probably. Yeah. I mean, sure. But it's not happening tomorrow. It's not happening on the day after tomorrow. And I'm willing to bet you on that. $100? I'll see you on Wednesday.
All are reborn Christians. Some of them have different views on this. And I won't say, oh, you're a false teacher now. So if I interpret this correctly, the resistor will be taken out of the way first before the Antichrist is revealed. The resistor is us, reborn believers, the rapture. And then the Antichrist will start to rule. There will be 7 years. He will sit in the temple of God as well and declare himself to be God. Half of that 7 years will be peaceful. People will think he is the Messiah as well, especially from the Jews. But then everything will change. And the devil, through the Antichrist, will bring the worst type of suffering, unleash it on this world. And there was no time period in history like this. Not in the time before the flood, where people only thought evil continually. Not in Sodom and Gomorrah, all the wars. Even in time of Hitler, nothing will be as bad as this time. Which is also why I believe Christians will be raptured before the Great Tribulation, because God has not, as Scripture says, for God has not destined us for wrath, but to obtain salvation through our Lord Jesus Christ. 1 Thessalonians 1 verse 10 says, and to wait for his Son from heaven, whom he raised from the dead, Jesus, who delivers us from the wrath to come. And Revelation 3 verse 10 says, because you have kept my word about patient endurance, I will...
So Netanyahu isn't the Antichrist? Are we so sure about that? Because I think some would say Netanyahu is the Antichrist. Chat, what do you think?
Hey,
will keep you
they could believe what they want to believe.
Yeah, I mean, they can.
from the hour of trial that is coming on the whole world to try those who dwell on the earth. Now, again, I don't want this video to be too long, so you can watch my full video on the rapture after this one. But when it comes to the Great Tribulation, as I said before, it will be the worst time in all history. Because Jesus himself says in Matthew 24, verse 21, for then there will be great tribulation, such as has not been from the beginning of the world until now. No, and never will be. So this will be a very dark time, and only Jesus will be able and will come and stop it. He will land with his feet on the Mount of Olives, as Scripture says. He will end the works of Satan, put him in the pit, and the Millennium Kingdom will start. I have videos on that you can watch after this one as well, if you want to know what the Millennium Kingdom will be like, and if you want to understand this a bit more. But let's move on for now. Number 2, why do so many people say the rapture is in September?
Because this guy said it. This guy right here, Mr. Joshua.
Mr. Milk Dirk?
Yeah, which I don't believe his words, man. I'm like, man, come on. At one point in this video I have up here, he says the words that he says is like God speaking through him, and I'm like, come on, man.
He looks like the African super suit guy from The Incredibles.
He does. He
Without
does.
the suit.
Yeah.
Like,
The ice guy,
where
right?
is my super suit?
Yeah.
Where is my super suit, like in an African accent?
Oh, what was that dude's name? Oh shit, he was like the Frozen guy, the ice
Samuel
guy.
Jackson?
What?
Samuel Jackson?
Yeah. Well, yeah.
Samuel Jackson.
That's the actor. Oh, I don't remember. I don't remember.
I think his name is Frozen. I just call him Frozen. Because,
yeah, Frozen.
Say this again.
Hey,
The rapture
I ain't gonna lie. Like, hold on. Why do these people wait, for another decade to make another Incredibles film? Because part 1 started in 2006, then part 2 started in 2019 or 2020, and now we're gonna have to wait for, I think, 2017, like part 2, like 2017.
You just want to see. Now, you just want to see the mom's ass again. That's what you want to see.
That's what you think when you see that?
That's the reason why I watched the movie.
Hey, more power to you, I guess.
Hey, Miss Incredible had a great figure, dude.
Yeah, I just watch it for the action scenes. That's it. Because all of them have powers, especially Dash's speed having ass. Him going fast all the time, like the Invisible Violet, Mr. Incredible.
Yeah,
it reminds me of Fantastic Four. It reminds me of Fantastic Four. Like if I could be honest,
it's kind of like that. Yeah,
but in a cartoon form. Like I wish they could just do like the regular version. Like in real life. The Incredibles. Since nobody is not worrying about the cartoon, because they always killing the franchise and then wait until another decade to do it. It's the same shit with 300. The same shit.
Are you waiting on the next 300 movie?
Yeah, but I'm scared that they might save the villain's character once again. Like they did with the second one.
I only watched the first 300. Is the second one good?
Yeah, of course. But they saved the villain. The scary part is them saving the villain. Like the villain keeps living. Like, come on, man. Like villains are made for a reason to get wiped off from the hero, but they rather save the villains. And we've seen it in every single genres, even in soap opera films.
Yeah, well, you got to save the. Well, the villain has to live a little bit. That way, another one's going to come. There's going to be a new one.
I don't believe in that shit anyways, because the way I grew up watching like villains being held accountable, that's how it should be like. Like watch Minds MC. Minds MC. They saved Taza the villain. They save him in every single season. Like they're probably like scared that they might get called homophobic if they got rid of him, because Taza was a gay character.
Oh, what?
Like according to yeah, he was a gay character on the show in Minds MC, and they saved him.
What? Did
For
they
some
Did
reason.
they make him gay just to have a gay character, or what? That sounds weird. Why would he have like a gay
Yeah.
biker dude?
Knowing that they don't accept homosexuals on a biker club like
Yeah.
that, but they didn't find out. They didn't find out yet. If they would have find out, trust me, they would have been against him.
Yeah, they would have shot his ass.
But they did. Yeah, the former president did, and guess what? The president kept his mouth shut.
Oh, okay. All right. Well,
He kept
what
his
I'm
mouth
learning
shut.
here is that you will be saved in the rapture, and I will not. Anyway, let's find out why they think rapture is going to happen in September.
Because the Feast of Trumpets is this year, September 22 to 24. Now, what is this? Well, it's basically one of the special holidays that God gave the nation of Israel. People will come together at this time. They will blow the ram's horn, the shofar, to bring everyone, to remind them of God's promises and what he's about to do. Actually, the blowing of the horn is also one of the reasons why we gave Gideon, one of the judges in the Bible, a horn to blow in our upcoming game called Judges TD.
I don't care about his
We're
ad.
creating the game with our new game studio called
No,
Hoax
we're moving
Entertainment.
forward. I
In
don't
case
care about the
people
ad.
think that this Feast of the Trumpets is connected with the last trumpet that will be used just before the rapture starts, right? That I've just read for you in 1 Corinthians 15. But does the Bible say that? No, it doesn't connect those dots 100%. It doesn't specifically say it will happen on this day. It's nice symbolism, the Feast of the Trumpets, showing that God will one day gather his people. But it does not say that will happen at the rapture, which takes us to number 3. Calendar prediction of the rapture. Now, this is where people take certain Bible verses, the numbers in those verses, and they try to fit it into the calendar and do some math and get to a specific prophetic date, which in this case is about the rapture. In this case, they start with the Feast of Trumpets in September 2025, and then they count 2,550 days forward, and then actually landing on Yom Kippur 2032. And then they say,
Oh, one other thing too. I just had to ask Rock about this because I don't know anything about Jewish holidays except for like Hanukkah. Feast of Trumpets is like a yearly thing that they do, an annual celebration. So they do that every year around this time. They blow trumpets. So they do it every year. So I guess it's not really that significant.
Imagine.
Okay. Yeah, imagine.
see, it lines up exactly. That must be the 7-year tribulation. But where do these numbers come from? And what are these feasts exactly? Let me help you, show it to you step by step, and then you decide if it can be true or not. The Bible prophecy says the Great Tribulation will be 7 years. And in Bible prophecy, a year is often counted to 360 days. So 7 years is 7 multiply 360, which gives you 2,520 days. Now, there's 30 days missing. Where do they get the extra 30 days? Well, in Daniel 12, it also mentions 30 days extra, which then they add to get 2,550 days. So this is the time, the 7 years of the Great Tribulation, which, by the way, all churches, doesn't matter what denomination you're from, should agree upon, because Scripture is very clear. There will be a time where there will be a great tribulation as the world has never seen before, and the time is 7 years for that. In fact, Jesus himself says or talks about the Great Tribulation right after he explains the signs of the birth pains of the end time. In Matthew 24, verse 8, he says, all these are but the beginning of the birth pains. And then in verse 9, he says, then they will deliver you up to tribulation and put you to death, and you will be hated by all nations for my name's sake. hated by all nations for my name's sake. So Daniel, what is this now? What you said, the rapture, everybody who's Christian is taken to God. But who are these people who are also then people who believe in him? Well, yes, at this time, remember, there's still a time of grace. Apart from the rapture, many of the Jews who thought that the Antichrist is the Messiah will be shocked when he's revealed as the Antichrist. And then they will accept Jesus Christ. And they will be persecuted, and many other people as well in this time. Now, the 7 years are being split in two.
Wait, I thought he said there was a grace period, though.
This is where it happens. Revelation 12, verse 6, where the woman will be nourished for 1,260 days. Then in Revelation 13, verse 5, we also read the Antichrist is allowed to exercise authority for only 42 months. And then Daniel 7, verse 25 also says, where he again is allowed for a time, times, and a half a time. So you can see that basically all three Bible prophecies here basically say the same thing. Days, months, and then years, 1,260 or 1,290 if you add the 30 days. The 30 days might be a little bit confusing, so let me actually just read this to you. Daniel 12, verse 11. And from the time that the regular burnt offering is taken away, and the abomination that makes desolate is set up, there shall be 1,290 days. Many pastors, many scholars see this 30 days as the second half of the 7 years. So in a nutshell, they take the 7 years, 2,520 days, plus the extra 30 days from Daniel 12, verse 11, which gives us 2,550.
Right.
So now, what do they do with this number? Well, basically, they take the number, people who play around with Bible numbers. I'm not one of those that's really into this as well, because there's a lot of...
It seems kind of like biblically autistic in a way. I just like, okay, all right. I'm going to take your word on that, and all right.
Interpretation, but they take a certain day, a feast day, and then they count all those numbers, and they look at what they land on. In this case, they took the day with the Feast of the Trumpets, plus 2,550, and you land on Yom Kippur. That is in 2032, which is the Day of Atonement for the Jews, which is basically a time of fast.
Oh, so we have a little while then. Okay, I won't be alive then, I don't think.
Fasting, praying, and repenting for the sins they did in the last year. It is pretty interesting that it falls on this day. So could it be the day of the rapture? For those who believe in a pre-tribulation rapture? Well, we need to look at what Scripture actually says. That doesn't really need a lot of interpretation, but is already fact, and that is crystal clear. So let's say...
Well, I'm not very good at math. That's like 7 years from now. Okay, I'll still be alive. Damn it, I'm going to have to experience the rapture. I don't know about my I don't want to be left behind.
Yeah, I don't know about my future, though.
Nah, dude, you're going to be saved. You're fine.
Hope so.
Let's take a look at that first. And there's a few things we need to talk about here. Number one, God's exact timing belongs to Him alone. Now, this is not me saying this. This is God Himself. That He clearly says already in His Word that is crystal clear and has no room for different opinions or debate. That is what He says. He says in Matthew 24, verse 36, but concerning that day and hour, no one knows, not even the angels of heaven, nor the Son, but the Father only.
Boom. Okay. So no matter how much you play with the numbers, it's still like up to God. So you're not really going to know until it's time.
Facts.
I don't know if I need to finish the rest of the video. I mean, I think that's a mic drop moment right there as far as like Rapture goes. I mean, what else is there to watch on this one?
I think he's still bullshitting to me.
Well,
that's just me.
This guy's saying it's not going to happen tomorrow or on the 24th, but he's saying it's going to happen. I'm not sure if it's going to happen or when it happens. I don't know. I can't tell you.
They always keep saying something's going to happen and it end up don't happening. So what's the point?
Yeah. I say live in the moment and try to live your best life, you know? Be respectful to others. Try to be Christ-like as much as you can. Probably less porn. You hear the hurricane?
Yeah, probably.
Probably.
I heard you.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
You know why they say porn's invented, right?
You mean immoral?
Oh, not that it's just immoral, but like there's a conspiracy about free porn.
Well, I'd rather have free porn instead of paid porn because only the good ones. They only protect the good ones. That by you doing an account on some certain websites, and the only way for you to see it, you have to wait until the person accept your friend request. But without us even know that the person is still around, and also you have to pay to see the good ones, and the good ones does end up being copyrighted, deleted, this and that. That's why I don't really have faith in porn like how I used to, because they always got rid of the good ones. The good ones that I had on my old phone, I don't have it no more because XP, got so annoyed that made me rage, and now I lost it.
Yeah. Well, be careful with that porn because you want to be saved. You don't want to stay on this earth with me. I probably won't be saved. So.
We never know.
Right. We'll find out when it's too late, I guess.
Mm-hmm.
Anyone else want to come into VC? We could talk about Rapture, whether or not you'd be saved or not. Anyone want to confess your sins?
You will have people joining in, so it would not be surprising.
Come in and confess your sins, guys.
I mean, y'all could come in if y'all like, and express out what's going on. Like people thinking that to be honest, people are just waiting for you to talk about the Kirk situation.
Oh, I already did. I did like a little review.
Oh,
I did that before.
I thought you was gonna like. Oh, didn't know.
Like play videos and stuff. I'm not gonna play the video clips because I think it might be copyrighted and all that. So I'm not gonna play around with that.
All right, I feel you. But the thing is, like, why is hold on, I forget what I'm about to. Shit. How the fuck can I forget this quick?
I don't know.
It is what it is, man.
I just say this. This has been reported in the Wall Street Journal and elsewhere.
Oh, go ahead.
No, like it was gonna be like some good shit. But
you gotta remember it. If it's gonna be good shit, you gotta remember it, man.
Oh, now I remember. Finally. It's about what is your thoughts of Erica saying that she forgives the shooter? Do you think that makes any sense to forgive the person that didn't deserve to get killed? And then she said that she forgave him? No. Something ain't right. Something is not right. I mean, it's already like said that people are claiming her as a reptilian, like not the real Erica. That's why I called her a pussy, because that's a pussy ass move. I know, like, Nicki Minaj will never ever forgive that nigga if that nigga would have shot Drake. Let's say Drake and Nicki Minaj together, and then he shot Drake. Do you think Nicki Minaj will forgive him? Absolutely not. Absolutely not. Neither Beyonce would ever forgive the shooter if the shooter shoots Jay-Z.
Right.
Like, come on. Like, come on, bro.
Now, the thing with what Erica said, though, and she referenced the Bible, she referenced, Jesus, and that, I mean, we are supposed to, as Christians, be able to forgive if you can. And in some ways, it does take strength to do that. I don't know if I could do that.
Neither do I.
I don't know if I could forgive someone who shot my loved one. If someone shot my wife, there was no forgiveness, even though there should be. I know that I would raise
It's
hell.
on. Somebody crossed the line. It's on. It is on. That's how it is. It always been like that, and it should be always forever be that way.
That's why
It's called you cross me, I cross you back.
yeah.
She's being Eminem. Erica is being like Eminem at this point because Eminem. Listen, Eminem do not make diss tracks like that, like how he used to. Like anytime people talk about his name, he don't really make a response like that. Even though like people want Eminem to respond, but Eminem realized that he knows better. That these people that are calling him out are just cloud chasers.
Yeah, I hear you on that.
And Eric,
and you're making a comparison to like the rap game, but I think where she's coming from is more of a very religious Christian perspective that is. I mean, it's easy to say that she's weak and she has no fight in her, but if anything, like to be able to forgive someone like that, it takes. It seems like it would take more to forgive than it would be just to fight them.
You could tell that she never cared about Charlie. If she did, she would have never said that. She would have never said that.
She cares about Charlie. Clearly,
she would have never said that. Who the fuck is going to protect her and her 2 kids now? Now she's by herself.
I mean,
like
she's a mama bear, so she'll protect them.
Yeah,
when she says she forgives them, I don't think she means she's going to be weak and try to argue that the person should be let off. No. I think she's talking about like in a spiritual sense.
Remember what Jesse Lee Peterson said about children being raised by their mothers? Yeah,
right,
exactly.
But those kids will be fine. They will.
Hope so. I really hope so. Because they're saying about they won't go to transgender crap school, and I don't know. That's why homeschooling exists.
Yeah, I mean, I definitely don't see that in the cards for the kids. I mean, I think the kids we put in the right schools, and especially with the right family support. I mean, yeah, there's gonna be a lot of people around her that will help her with that. I mean, hell, I know some single mothers that are pretty good at keeping her kids in line. It's the single moms that are like too busy and too distracted, too busy with their nails and too busy with like, hoeing around and being nasty. Like those moms, they're single moms. Single moms. They're way too distracted to really focus on really being like. I'm thinking of some. I'm actually thinking about my mother-in-law, for example. Like she was pretty much just a single mom in a way. I mean, the husband was around, but like he was kind of abusive and all that stuff. But like her kids came out fine. I mean, so it depends. Like, and I've seen various families because I used to work with a lot of different families. There's some single moms that like keep her kids in line, and if she has good family support with like relatives, maybe her parents help out too. And there's some that like really just invite the boyfriend or the, and that could be a problem, especially if she has daughters,
Mm-hmm.
Anyway, but yeah, I mean, you do bring up some good points though, because like, and I think during Charlie Kirk's memorial, like most of the speakers were kind of more towards anger and wanting revenge in a way, because that's kind of the air, right? It's kind of like what you want. Yeah. Like you want revenge.
Yeah, she stated that you do not know what y'all got yourself into. Like, meaning that I thought she had something planned. But then until she said that she forgives him, nah, that something ain't right. Well, something is not right. I don't care what nobody says. Something ain't right.
That could have been just planned to say. That kind of, it's one thing to say something, right? Because you take those two things she said, right? You don't know what you got yourself into, but also I forgive him. There might be something else going on.
If she would have said that in the beginning, I understand. In the beginning, when she like first time speak about it on Charlie's office, if she would have said that there, then I totally understand. But she said it late. She said it late. It's like the FBI chick. Her name is Pam, right?
Yeah, Pam
Teasing
Bondi.
teasing about releasing the Epstein files, right? Saying, "Oh, it's sitting on my desk right now." Blah 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 blah. And then turns out that she didn't release it at all.
Yeah, don't get me started on
That's
that
what
stuff.
that.
Man,
Yeah,
that's the
that's
one
what
thing that
shit was
really
meant to
pissed
be.
me off about Trump. I'm like, man, that Epstein file bullshit. I'm like, dude, if you are one of those guys and you look like you might be one of those guys, wood chipper for you too, man.
Hey,
Man, don't tell me you were.
Did you see the letter of him that got released
I did.
that
I
he
saw
sent to
that.
Jeffrey Epstein
I
of
saw
a
that.
naked drawing woman?
Yeah.
What is your thought? Filthy, right?
Yeah, pretty filthy, pretty nasty. I have no idea what's going on there. He better not be on that island. He better not be on that island with those little girls, because the wood chipper works for everyone. Okay.
Yeah.
Anyway,
They said Ghislaine Maxwell's supposed to be released, and somehow she's still locked up.
right.
Some reason she's still locked up.
So, any last words about Erica Kirk?
My last words is she need to like stop kissing ass and grow some pair of balls, because that's the same guy that took out her husband. Like, a real woman will never forgive and forget like that quick. And y'all know where I'm coming from. That's why, like, when you see TV shows, when something happens to their loved ones or someone that they rock with, they find revenge, even in real life. Even in real life. Especially when they took out my cousin, like, in couple years ago. Yeah, we we still hunting. We still hunting. I mean, not just me, but the whole entire people that knew him. Like, they're still running. They're still running. That's why we haven't heard anything about the shooters.
Right. Wait, the shooter? Wait, we talking about the shooter for Kim? Wait, what? The shooter for Kirk?
No, my cousins.
Oh, your cousins. Okay. But the
No,
second, I
my
lost what you're saying.
Yeah,
But I hear what you're
I
saying
lost
there.
two cousins.
Go ahead.
Yeah, I lost two. No, I lost two cousins couple years ago from a drive-by.
Ah. Okay, and you're going to raise all hell to find them, and don't know.
It's my family.
Yeah.
Once you fuck with my family, it's on. Like,
I hear
like
you on
I
that.
said,
And a lot of people, a lot of people would agree with you. I would agree with you. I do agree with you on that
we
one.
don't forgive. Yeah, we don't forgive and forget like that easy.
That's why I think a lot of people kind of agreed more with like Trump's speech, and that it was kind of like more like, oh yeah, there's gonna be justice. There's gonna be, there's gonna be a retribution.
What is Trump's justice? Him, like, calling us idiots for telling him about release the files to have him complain more, because he's still complaining about it till till this day.
That's on that topic. No, on his justice with the Kirk stuff is, I'm pretty sure the Kirk shooter, I forgot his name, is gonna be prosecuted to the fullest extent of the law. I'm pretty sure.
Yeah, Tyler Robertson.
That's
his name.
The whitest name. That is such a white name too. He's going to be prosecuted probably to the fullest extent. I mean, it's going to be, he's done.
Yeah, they said that he's going to be sentenced to death, meaning death row.
Yeah, they might bring back hanging just for him.
Hanging. They might put him in a machine. You ever seen the movie on Green Mile?
Yeah.
Yeah, they might put him in those type of machines and execute him. That's what death row means.
I know what death row means, but they might bring back the firing squad for him. Look at
that. If they put him in a jail that people knew who Charlie Kirk is, they might, end up killing him. Or this is another scenario. let's say like Tyler Robinson, finally gets sentenced, right? And they finally put him in a jail, and then next thing you know, you hear stories of him committed suicide, knowing that it does not look like a suicide. It's the same shit like Jeffrey Epstein.
All right,
He
I'll tell you
got
this.
set
I'll tell
up.
you this. I got something for you, Hurricane. What if they bring back the firing squad and Erica Kirk is the one who fires the gun to execute him on the spot? Would you change your opinion about Erica?
If that's the case, listen, y'all know me when it comes to roasting people. I will go hard on this woman like 10 times than ever for doing that to her own husband, if that would have been the case.
No, not to her husband. To her husband's killer. Like, okay, let's say
Like to kill
Tyler
Tyler?
Robertson. Let's say, okay, they're gonna execute him, but they're like a special case. We're gonna bring back the firing squad, and we're gonna have Erica Kirk fire the gun to execute the murderer. Would you then have a different opinion about Erica?
What is this? Undisputed 3? When they execute like firing squad people that lose their fights.
Yeah, like that. They used to have firing squads back in the day. What if they make a special exception for this guy?
Oh, I didn't know about that.
Yeah.
I don't know about that. My thoughts is just his punishment is just put him in a chair and have him shook.
Okay.
That's the only way.
Or how about this? You find out that Tyler Robertson is killed in prison and is killed by gunshot to the head, and it was found out that it was actually Erica Kirk who did it.
Yeah, they should have Erica in front of Tyler and have Erica do it.
Yeah. And Trump can
Would you
pardon
think
her.
that makes sense?
Yeah. I'm telling you, man, like that would be a game changer there.
Like just like Jax, the way he killed Clay in season 6 of Sons of Anarchy. Yeah, why not? Someone gives Erica a gun. That's if she knows how to use it. If she looked nervous, shooting him, I'm gonna be like stop it.
There's no way.
Stop it.
Like she has to have used a gun before. I mean, they are very. They're very conservative. I'm sure she's been to firing ranges and played around with pistols and shit, rifles. I wouldn't be surprised.
Yeah, the type of pistol that you hide on your socks legs. You know how how that women does be hiding socks right on their legs. Like for example, Mr. or Mrs. Smith.
Yeah.
They Angelina Jolie like hiding the gun like on her thighs. That's covered up with the thigh band.
Oh,
whatever that shit is called.
The garter belt? Is that what that is? I don't know what that is.
That people like take out with their mouth, when they're married.
Yeah.
Like, after they get married, they take
That would be great.
That is one of those.
That would be the way it should end. And it would be justice. Oh,
and
man.
the thing is, like, why would they had Erica tell like say Trump my husband loved you and he knew that you love him too? Don't you think that sounds suspect? Like, imagine if you no longer exist and your wife says that you love another man, and tell that same man that she knew that man loved another man, which is you.
Well,
like,
Charlie Kirk and Trump they were friendly.
Yeah, but do they have to say that they love each other like that?
Well,
I understand that a woman's saying it, but
do you think it's like in a romantic way? Do you think it was like, Charlie Kirk?
Yeah, I find it sus.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I find it sus to me. A man saying "I love you" to another man, like I find that sus, to be honest.
Do you think she meant like in a Brokeback Mountain way, like
Yeah,
Trump
that's what I meant.
Trump and Charlie Kirk were like in a sleeping bag?
Yeah, because Trump is the type of guy you shouldn't trust, anyways, especially with these allegations. So it makes a whole lot of sense. It makes a whole lot of sense.
But hold on. On a cold night, though, there's no fire and it's just you and Trump. Do you think Trump could keep you warm?
I don't know.
All right, that might be the gayest question I think I've asked.
Wait. That was a gay question. I did not know. Wow.
Yeah, that was a super gay question. Could Trump keep you warm on a very cold night? You guys are out on the range. There's no fire, no sleeping bag. It's you and Trump. You guys need to get some sleep, but it's cold. You're shivering, and Trump's like, "Hey, Pyro, I can't do a Trump impression, but he's like, Pyro, I'll keep you warm. I'll
be like, hell no. Like, have your wife like keep me warm. That's what I would say. Like, what the fuck? Because let's be honest, his wife, he knew she was with Jeffrey Epstein first before she married Trump.
Oh, that is true.
And that's some snake
she
shit
was
right
like
there.
a model and worked with them.
Yeah, that's some snake shit right there.
Yeah, I mean, but she is fucking hot though. I'll say that.
Yes, she is. But why is she dating one of her his friends
I don't know.
after being with the guy that is friends with the guy that she's currently with? Like,
playing the
I don't
game.
get it.
Monkey branching. Or maybe he was like,
that's called falling in love with people's sloppy seconds. You can't trust a nigga like that.
Yeah, you can't. No.
Because once you see him around like somebody that you used to mess with, yeah, it's a wrap.
Yeah,
it's a wrap.
true.
Next thing you know, he might think on you in the future.
That's right. He might.
And Andrew Tate stated that too. That's why everybody is mad at Andrew Tate, because Andrew Tate says what it is. At first, I didn't believe it, but now I'm seeing where he's coming from when it comes to snakes.
You got to watch out for
And
them.
Myron too.
No, hold on.
Yeah.
You don't think Andrew Tate himself could be a snake?
No, I never see Andrew Tate fall for people's sloppy seconds and leftovers like that.
Yeah, you don't want to get
Never in my
sloppy
life.
seconds. Yeah, don't do that, guys. All right, so I think I'll wrap up the stream here. I mean, I covered everything I wanted. Well, yeah, I covered everything I wanted to cover. It's pretty good talking to you, Hurricane. I like this.
Yeah, man, me too, bro.
And we didn't talk about the Thorpes at all today. Look at that. Are they? Even,
Yeah, I'm glad.
Are they even streaming? I wanted to do one stream without any Thorpe. And
Yeah, don't care. And I heard that they kind of stepped down because, according to Joe Shabatoni, the end of the Thorpes, I think. And I also heard that Lalo is dusting it up once again. I heard he met this woman. I don't know who she is, but that sounds like a woman that should, train me.
You don't
when it comes
know?
to like No, I don't know who she is.
Wait, are you talking about the blind chick?
Wait, she's blind?
The blind gilf?
Wait, she's blind for real? The blind Jill?
Okay, yeah. So we were talking about the chick that he made out with. Are you talking about that?
Yeah. Wait, they made out?
Yeah.
Oh
Hold on.
We gotta ask her how good.
Hold on, I gotta watch
We
this
gotta
with
ask
you. No, if you haven't seen this,
No, I haven't seen it because, like I said, the internet, the Wi-Fi was acting up, and I missed a lot. I missed King TL and Dan going at it while King TL got kicked out of the hotel. I missed that, and I also heard that Lalo, simping, and yeah, and more
we're gonna figure shit
Dalmatian
out,
drama.
okay, hold on here. Let me. All right, let me put this on the screen here with you, okay? And I want to get your response here. What we're watching is Lalo. I think this is the woman you're talking about. Okay, I'm gonna let it play, and you just watch it, man. Okay.
She looks great.
I'm right here. I'm just a baby.
I'll find my baby.
Oh yeah.
I found the baby.
Find my baby. Let's see.
Okay.
All right, let's see what you
Get a
look
waist
like.
in.
handful.
Oh yes, very nice hair. I like that little gentleman cut there. Nice chin.
So you see how she's filling his face, right?
Yeah, this is a violation. Taking advantage of a woman that cannot see. Like, man, get out of here. Y'all call that Riz? Like, why Lalo couldn't do that to Dali or Ruby? Like, come on, this nigga risen on a fucking disabled woman. She can't even see. God damn it!
But she's whoa.
Raised on a woman that can't see.
Whoa. In her defense, you say they're violating her, but she's liking it. She feels his face and is like, I like the baby. I want the baby.
I like that little
Well,
cut there.
If she was wearing glasses, she would know what's going on.
Yeah, that's my baby.
That's the baby.
Yeah.
Well.
Okay.
Lalo's the type of guy that will dominate himself for a woman. You know, a woman tells him, get on your knees. Good boy. He will definitely do that shit. He's that type of nigga. He will definitely do it.
There's a brief moment where they talk to her and she does say that she's legally, or that she's blind. She can only see shadows. Let me see if I can find that part here. 1 second. It happens so briefly.
Until like you
get to
comments.
Looking for it.
Again. See that
This nigga looking like a nervous fruit basket.
So
I'm
Grace
sorry.
Just posting on Flat
He
Earth
is nervous.
like 30 pounds ago.
The way he looked. He might get punched once again
antisocial.
this time.
I
Let's
win.
see.
I won. Christ won. It is what it is.
None of y'all didn't
I love
win.
it all. I love it all.
She love it all because she's blind. That she can't even see his true self.
Zolema.
Of how much of a wimp that this motherfucker is.
Where's the white tally?
Yeah, if she could see him, she probably wouldn't even kiss him, huh?
The white tallywhacker thing. Yeah.
I heard they did.
Oh, they did.
But I don't know if she enjoyed it.
Draco.
Yeah, but I don't know if she enjoyed it.
All right.
I can get to that part. I think it's 143.
Ethereum. I don't know. You think I know about that shit? Am I white?
They're basically the same.
Am I white?
All right, it's around here. All right, so the makeout part happens around this time.
Scared.
I'm Tina from the chat.
Chat. I'm
You
nervous.
see, he's
One's
scared.
Chat if I should just go for it.
I
Two's
told
chat
you.
if I should just be scared.
I know I used to be
Drink a little
nervous around women, but come on, man. Like, this is
Get
too
some
much.
money for us,
Mhm.
so we can buy some more tomorrow.
That's right.
Yeah.
Because
Yeah.
it's just how it is, people. You want something really bad.
This
you
nigga
gotta,
thinking he's a
you know,
badass.
Work for it. Pay for it.
Yeah, boys. I'm gonna.
This nigga
snap the
smoking like
fucking-
a badass because he's raising
all
a
y'all on the
blind,
hamster
blind
wheel,
kid.
I'm snapping the fucking little.
All right, I
That
found
doesn't count, Lalo.
All right, I found the exact
No.
spot. Here we go.
Some people probably do.
I'm curious. So, like, what is like your whole thing of like, oh, you're scared to make out like we're gonna bite me?
Me, I'm scared, or you're scared.
Bite it.
You're saying that I'm scared.
Oh, you are scared.
She look like she has a
Why?
good body. I ain't gonna lie.
Well, okay, yeah, and that's the same thing. Yeah, she's older, but like, she's all right. She's a mom. She's probably a grandma.
Yeah, she's my type. Yeah, she's my type, by the way.
I said the same thing too, man. I was like, man, she's gonna have a good time.
Yeah, she really looked chill and more calm. That's why I like older women, because older women are more calm. They listen to you more, while the young ones are just dramatic as fuck.
Yeah.
Even Chris Rock would tell you. Chris Rock
You're
would
gonna
tell
bite
you
me.
the same thing.
Right.
I said, you'll find out.
Is that a threat or a promise? You know.
Well, I don't know how much we got.
How much we
15
got?
so far?
$50?
Yeah.
Oh no, honey. He's worth much more than that. You know what? I'll go get my purse and pay you right now.
Look. She'll even get her money to pay Lalo to kiss him.
Wow. Dude, somebody must be praying for this cocksucker.
Dude.
Somebody must be praying for him. Like, please, Lalo, please get laid, Lalo, please get laid. And guess what? The wish has finally come true. They probably did, but she probably didn't feel anything.
Oh, well, we'll see. I'll let you judge the kiss.
Really?
It's coming.
Whoa.
Yeah,
Real
why
life
not?
super chat.
Yeah.
Cereal.
That's crazy.
You're cereal like
I'm
Al
cereal.
Gore?
I'm cereal.
I'm cereal like Al Gore, chat.
Cereal like Cheerios.
Okay. I'm down. Fuck it. Let's go.
Yep.
Let's go.
Come on. How much?
I'll do it for free.
Really?
Yeah, why not? To beat the gay allegations, you know? What? What's so hard? See, now she's nervous.
Who's nervous?
You.
No, I'm not nervous.
You're nervous?
I'm not nervous.
You're just a baby.
I'm not, honey.
You're just nervous. What?
Oh, you have cigarette breath.
You do.
That's how he kissed? Jesus fucking Christ. The nigga looked like he's sucking a container from a Capri Sun.
Dude, it looked like she.
That's what he looks like.
Okay, so who was more into that kiss? Was it her or Lalo?
I don't know. But the only thing I'm going to say, Lalo tried.
Lalo tried.
Wanted to kiss him. She wanted to kiss him. So she kind of took it serious because she's blind without her seeing. I think that is sad. And Lalo, he just tried. Like, he looked like he's sucking the juice out of a Capri Sun container.
Yeah.
That's what he looked like.
Yeah, it looked weird, right? So also,
what kind of zesty ass kiss is that?
Did it kind of look like he was pulling away? Or at least trying to?
I think he's trying to piss off Grace because remember, he's still mad at Grace kissing Adam in front of him.
Oh yeah, that is true.
I think he's trying to do the same.
Okay, so let's rewatch.
Not
it
even
again.
Grace won't care. Yeah, Grace won't even give a fuck.
Oh,
Grace will call her mid.
Cigarette breath.
You do.
Fuck. You are cigarette breath.
Like she's going into it more than he is.
Yeah, but Lalo tried. Look at the way Lalo's kissing her. That's called a zesty kiss.
A zesty kiss, a gay kiss.
A zesty kiss. That's how gay people kiss.
Yeah.
Like, come on, y'all cannot be fooled, man.
His eyes were even open during the kiss. Like,
exactly. What kind of bitch ass kiss is that?
Kiss with your eyes open? It's like, no, man, eyes closed. I don't want to close.
You know what I mean?
Yeah. So,
I mean, I can kind of see that he's trying to look to see if anything happens, but not keep your eyes open for long while you kissing somebody. You just like feeling the emotion, the chemistry while you kiss somebody that you love, that loves you, that you trust, that trusts you. You just feel your emotions without y'all looking at each other while y'all feeling your lips. That's what it is.
Yeah, exactly. Like she was more into it than he was, you know. She was doing it, but he was like just kind of faking it.
Because she's blind, that's why.
Yeah.
But like I said, she can't even see. So, I mean, she would have seen it will be a whole different. But I have a feeling that she's an escort because why is she so nice like that? Because like escorts, they act so nice for us to get access to pay for it after. Like
wait. You think she's a blind escort?
I think so because the way she kissed like Lalo, like no woman will ever kiss a random man unless if she's into him.
Wait. Well, my theory was that like, especially with older women like this, they already had their experience. They're a lot more relaxed and chill. And she looked like she was just wanting to have a good time, and didn't really care. Just kind of like live in the moment. Like I don't think she was an escort, but I like yeah, okay.
Like you have to see the way like her energy, the way she acts. And she acts so nice, like so very nice. Like only escorts act so nice for we to get access and then pay for it afterwards.
But you do raise a good point.
If you want to like sleep with a woman that is not an escort, you could say like a normal 3 or 4. Like you have to communicate first before anything else, unless she choose to be sexual with you because she's low key into you.
Well,
it's called a choice.
If she's an escort, she's doing it wrong because she was willing to pay Lalo for the kiss. You know.
Well, there's some escorts that are retarded. There's retarded people everywhere.
So not only is she blind and a gilf, she's also retarded. Okay, it's
like there's retarded escorts everywhere. There's stupid people everywhere.
All right, I think this is the part where she says she's blind, in case people couldn't figure it out.
Yeah,
She's a
Yeah, but she
blind
looks
woman.
beautiful.
Well,
though. I'm
you
not
can
lying
see a
to that.
little bit.
Yeah.
Tiny.
Back.
I could see a little bit.
I can see a little bit. Okay.
I want to see
2
Ben and
minutes, I'll be
Gracie's
back.
reaction.
All right, chat. Ask us anything.
By the way, did you know that there's a second Lalo? Who's this guy?
That looks like a clone.
Yeah, Lalo
Like
has
a
a clone,
twin.
dude. Every time
Lalo
Lalo
too.
every time Lalo gets super chats on his streams, like I think, like he duplicates or something. Because that was weird theory, but yeah, we have a clone here.
I think that's like a face editor, because you know, like once you stream, like go live on a short stream, there's like edits like you want to put like on the how you call it, the fountain, the face fountain.
Yeah,
Yeah.
face fountain.
I think that
Yeah,
I think that's probably he's using. But that looks like Victor Manuel,
Victor
a
Manuel.
salsa singer.
Okay.
Yeah.
Hello, chat.
That's
Yes,
what he
I'm
looked like.
blind.
Yes,
Yeah.
some blind chat.
She's a blind woman.
Well, I can see a little bit.
Yeah.
Tiny shadows.
Can you see what they're saying?
No.
I can tell
Wait,
she's
tell me.
blind because
So she could see tiny shadows. She's blind. She can't see. She had to fill up Lalo's face. All right,
Wow.
chat.
This makes me. Sorry, dead man. But what I'm saying is, this makes me want to feel bad for her because she could see a little bit, and y'all already know Hurricane Power do not feel sympathy for people like that. But when it comes to beautiful, defenseless like queens like this we're watching, Pyro has no choice to feel sympathy, and I'm feeling bad. Like I just pray that she lives like she be happier every day and not worry about the distraction.
I like that you
which is her.
Go ahead.
Huh? Which is her being blind.
Yeah. I was like, I'm glad you gave queen status to the blind, retarded grandma. I would like to
Escort.
Escort.
Yeah, I don't like to call them grandma like that. Like why there's men out there that when they see older women they call them grandma. Like I don't get it. I find that like an insult, and there's women that take that as an insult too.
I'm pretty sure she has kids, and I'm pretty sure her kids have kids. In fact, I'm willing to take that challenge. I'll take that challenge. I'll take that bet.
Yeah, but it is hard to communicate with her because she cannot see. So how she's gonna be texting? How she's gonna have a social media without her seeing what's going on in the text?
Right.
So it is harder to communicate like with women like that online.
So, guys in the chat, press 1 if Lalo took advantage of a blind woman. Press 2 if the blind woman took advantage of Lalo. Who took advantage of who?
Low key, like both of them took advantage on each other. Because number one, Lalo's trying to beat the gay allegations, but then the way he kissed her was a zesty kiss. And the other one, as the blind escort, like she don't know what she's doing, that she just randomly want to kiss a random man, like they're really together or something like that. You need to see those things as a suspect.
Okay.
You know, like a red flag type shit. Because like I said, no women would ever kiss a random man unless if she's really into him.
Yeah. Well, I will say this. I know chat definitely says Lalo took advantage, but I'm going to have to disagree with them. They can hate me for this, but I think she just wants to have fun. I think this woman is just down to have fun and live, have excitement. You know, hey, that's the way I see it.
Yeah. I mean, I wish I could be around her to help her out and everything, but she lives far. I live in the island, so it is what it is.
Yeah.
But
Ben Notch says elder abuse. Yeah, we can call APS.
Elder abuse. I don't believe that. I don't believe in that. There's people like Dalmatian. Dalmatian would call it elder abuse. Like the way he said that Ruby preys on young men. Like, come on, man. Like that's just people playing victim while they're not getting what they want.
Right.
That's just what it comes down to.
Now, someone asked, but did they smash? No, they did not. So actually, Lalo did not lose his virginity, and he actually did not prove that he's not gay, because gay guys will kiss a woman, but they would not eat them out, and they definitely would not bang them. So he's still gay.
Of course, we still pleasure our queens, of course, because that's the important part. But the way he kissed that blind chick, it looked zesty, especially like with a neck bend and the eyes closed. Because at least when Adam kissed Grace, Adam kept his eyes closed and he kept on with the slogan, you know, with the eyes closed, moving his head from different angles while kissing Grace, while Lalo just stayed on the same position with a zesty kiss, looking like he's sucking an ice pop.
Yeah, like Lalo didn't know what he was doing or what to do. Like he looked confused, like lost, like a little boy.
Yeah, they're just intoxicated. That's what happened. That's what happens when your body is being controlled by the alcohol.
Yeah.
I think you drink low key, like too much wine, and yeah, that's what's
all right.
up.
I'm glad we went overtime because I thought you had seen this. I think I was
I've seen a clip on Ava's Discord, I think, or Ruby's Discord. I just like heard about it and I was like, nah, this can't be real. Like, what do this woman sees on Lalo? And then, according to y'all saying that she's blind, and I'm like, it all makes sense. It all makes
sense. I want to shout out to everyone who's active in the chat right now. And on Jay, Ben Knock,
shout out to the
Juice, Junk, McKenzie, W. Pizditz. I thank you for your
hello,
support.
Mackie.
Definitely thank you for your support and hanging around the chat. And hope you guys appreciated this. I do appreciate you guys' time. Definitely smash that like button. If you want to throw love in other ways, you can, of course. And that's pretty much. I think.
Make sure y'all subscribe for more. Subscribe for more if y'all new here. You know, share this with your anybody that you know, and tell us what your favorite part of this stream. Like put it on the timestamp, like on down the comments.
Yeah, that's a good idea. Definitely do that.
Mm-hmm. Like timestamp. Which part is your favorite, chat? Like from this stream.
Absolutely, that'd be good. Could use more of that. All right, man. Well, I'm gonna wrap this up here, man. Hurricane, was good talk with you. Don't let Ruby get you down. You're always welcomed here. I know Ruby can be hot or cold.
Ruby never. Yeah, you're right. But nothing happened between me and Ruby. It's just me getting violated yesterday. Like that was, like, to be honest, I'm not supposed to be here, but thank God I am. Like after that happened.
Thank God you are, man.
I think I'm kind of better. I think I'm kind of like better, but I still feel fucked up though. Don't get it twisted.
I won't. All right, man. You take it easy.
Yeah, man. You too. Say less.
All right, so that was Hurricane Pyro. He's pretty good. I like talking with him. I like our chemistry. Well, that sounded kind of gay. But yeah, that sounded kind of zesty there. Anyway, chat, you guys take it easy. Have a good one. And I'll see you on Wednesday. Unless the rapture happens.